You swallow your own poison and then suffer in life. If you're willing to know what is this poison that you swallow and suffer, then watch the video till the end. Hi beautiful souls, I am Bithika. Welcome to my channel Divine Healing. If you're a subscriber watching this video, thank you so much for clicking. I'm sure this will help you. And if you're somebody new watching me for the first time, welcome to my channel. So what is this poison that you drink and you suffer? The poison is anger. Your anger is your poison that you drink and you suffer on that moment or later. So what is an anger? An anger is a turbulent thought that you create inside and you downpour outside on something or somebody. Anger is a lack of self-control, patience, and lack of awareness to think the right thoughts in response to a situation. Let's understand how this anger generates step by step. Step number 1. Anger generally first generate within your own mind as turbulent thoughts which are in a format of turbulence. Or we can say toxic thoughts. Now the second step is when we do not control this toxic or turbulent thoughts, it creates impatience in us. Now, the third step, as these turbulent thoughts accumulate more and more, it causes irritation. And the final stage is frustration. Now, even in this stage of your thought of having frustration, if you do not change the pattern of your thought, if you don't discard this thought, this bitter thoughts will now create anger. Just imagine in a splash of second you get angry on somebody, but before that, those mini fraction of seconds, what are the thoughts that accumulates? These are the 4 things that happens. There is this first toxic thought that generates in your mind. Then that toxic or turbulent thoughts make you impatient. Out of impatient, you get irritated, and this irritation comes as frustration. If you do not control this frustration, these bitter thoughts will turn into anger, which is a poison that you swallow. And do you know, an extreme expression of downpour of this anger is called rage, that we mostly see on roads or between two people when they physically hurt each other or rebuke each other or slang each other. That's the highest form of downpour of the anger. So all the steps that I've mentioned here, have you noticed that each subsequent stages got uncomfortable more and more? Toxic, turbulent thoughts to impatience to irritation to frustration to more bitter thoughts, into anger to rage. So the curve is going up in every subsequent stage, and if you're not checking your thought at any one of the level, it will come out as rage. So now we understand the poison that I discussed. What is this poison? Now how you swallow this and how you suffer on this, let me discuss that with you today. Ask yourself this simple question. Have your anger been useful to you in any way in life? We spoil years of relationship just by one downpour of your anger. We damage our reputation at work just by breaking out our frustration and anger. And sometimes people get physical injuries by extreme downpour of anger, which we call as rage, physically hurting each other. So the question is this poison or the anger is useful to you in any way? It is a destructive force that you accumulate within yourself. When you accumulate destructive energy, the first thing that you destroy is yourself. How? When you generate any kind of energy, the first thing that affects is your own subconscious mind. The first programming takes place in your subconscious mind. because the vibration is created in the instrument of your body instrument. So the first thing will be affected your subconscious mind. When your subconscious mind is hit by that anger repeatedly, it becomes a pattern, and then it becomes a habit, and then you drink your own poison every day. When an object vibrates, the vibration comes from the inside. And what shakes the object? It's its own vibration. Similarly, your vibration of anger shakes you from inside. The amount of negativity that you release when you are in a mode of anger is no less than a poison, drinking it and suffering. And karma, don't talk about that. The amount of karma you generate when you're angry on somebody is unmatchable. Universe gives you every single second not to do it. Every situation that you face that want to make you angry is actually universe's projection to you to teach you not to be angry. But you make the same mistake and you fail again and again. And then the energy that you accumulate internally damage you. There are so many people who suffer from so many physical health issues, massive issues, cancer and tumor. It's the body that takes the vibration. That's true. Your anger is such a poison that will kill you slowly. You will not see the effects right now, but you will see it some of the other way. Have you ever noticed that sometime when we travel on local transport, some people behave with us very wrongly, very rudely? Remind yourself that one day at your home, you behaved with your maid in the most disgusting way. You get it back from unknown people. That's how karma works. That's the story of karma. You'll be like, fine, these people rebuked, I don't care. But what about the anger that you have generated that is gonna give you physical illness? So your anger is your own poison you generate. You are the snake here who generate the poison and drink it and suffer at the same time. Now decide whether you really want to drink it or not. And how you decide. From the very basic level, decide it. Anger generates in your thoughts in reflection to a situation. Work on your thoughts on that very situation. I am not going to generate any turbulent or toxic thought at this moment because this is my own poison that will be created subsequently in the subsequent steps. So this is how you suffer from your own vibration. Stop hurting yourself. Stop poisoning yourself. Controlling anger is not the solution. Controlling thoughts that create anger is important. Knowing the basics, checking the basics, and working on the basics is always important. Root level corrections. Because you cannot correct a person who is in full rage, who is in full action to kill you or hurt you. Or if I'm talking about you, you cannot correct yourself when you're too much angry. But when the anger, generates very basic level, the thoughts that come in your mind, she is disgusting, he is disgusting, or what she or he is doing. That thought has to be controlled at the very basic level. I hope this video will help you if you are somebody who can't control your anger, or you unmindfully you become angry and then you suffer, you cry. Try to work on the basic thoughts, and that's how you will not suffer anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a comment below if you have ever faced anything like that, and do subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're watching me for the first time, I post videos every Monday to Friday. Some of the other video will surely help you out. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.